Hey friend, have you ever felt like you're being held captive by your own thoughts? No matter what you do, those intrusive thoughts just keep creeping in, and it's starting to feel like you're just super sensitive about it all. But you know what? You're not alone in feeling this way. It's time to take back control of our minds and stop feeling miserable. Can you imagine waking up each day feeling at peace and fulfilled? That's the kind of life you deserve, don't you think? Let's do this thing together. Most of the time, intrusive thoughts actually originate from things that other people say or do. It's like having a stranger just come into your living room, take a seat on the couch, and make themselves at home. Yikes! Wouldn't it be great if those thoughts were positive? We'd be so glad to have them. But unfortunately, that is not the case. And even though we didn't ask for these thoughts to be there, they just pop into our minds and take up space. It's so frustrating. The thing is, these intrusive thoughts can really take a toll on our mental health. They create all sorts of negative feelings and emotions, and before we know it, we're stuck in this cycle of anxiety and overthinking. It's like we've created your own mental prison. Ugh! Why do you feel this way? You know how words and actions can be so powerful, right? Sometimes someone might say or do something that seems like no big deal to them, but for the person on the receiving end, it can feel like a huge deal. All of a sudden, all these questions start popping up. Why did they say that? Did they mean to hurt me? And before you know it, you're questioning your own value. For some people, it can be so tough that they can't even sleep at night. They start feeling anxious and overthinking everything. It's like this little thing that seemed like no big deal to someone else has taken over their whole life. And that's just the thing, isn't it? Everyone is different, and so is their sensitivity. What might be just a small detail to one person could be really important to someone else. How to prevent intrusive thoughts. I know it can be tough, but one way to help prevent those thoughts from entering our minds is to avoid and block them. Easy to say, right? Think about it. If you can reduce the number of intrusive thoughts we're exposed to, it's bound to reduce our stress levels, right? But let's be real. Life is unpredictable and can feel like an emotional roller coaster at times. Trying to block them is energy draining. Turn out you will overthink and have more anxiety. You just have to accept that you can't control what people say or do, everything and everyone around you. That's okay. That's part of life. When you realize that you can choose how you respond to things, it makes you bulletproof against people's judgment, opinions, and criticisms. Don't give people the power to control your emotions through their words. Words are free. People can say whatever they want, but that doesn't mean you have to give them so much value. Instead, we can choose to react in a way that's positive and empowering for us. So don't let those hurtful words or actions get you down. Remember that you have the power to control your own reactions and how you process it all. What is out of your control? What others think of me? What others say, how others feels, other people's motive, external situations and what happens around you, the beliefs and perceptions of others, the past, the future. Try to control your negative thoughts on past events or events which might or might not happen. It is energy draining. Here, what is in your control? Your productivity, your relationship with friends and family, your ways of living, your inner peace. What do you eat and how to stay healthy? Your positive attitude. Your job is to focus on yourself, not on others. How to face intrusive thoughts in your daily life. Switching to a positive mindset can be a powerful tool for managing your thoughts. Here are a few strategies for rephrasing negative thoughts in a more positive way. 1. Start by noticing your negative thoughts. Try to become aware of when your thoughts are negative, critical, or self-defeating. Don't let yourself become a victim of other people's behavior or words. 2. Challenge your negative thoughts. Ask yourself if your thoughts are really true or if you're making assumptions that might not be accurate. Try to find evidence that supports a more positive perspective. Remember, not all words are the truth. It might be someone's truth, but it's not yours. Most of the time when people are mean, it's because they're feeling miserable inside. So don't waste your time and energy giving too much value to their words or actions. 3. Rephrase your thoughts in a positive way. For example, if you find yourself thinking, "I'm never going to be able to do this," Try rephrasing it as, I might need to work hard, but I can do this if I put my mind to it. 4. Combat all the what-if questions that are trapping you in an excessive cycle of overthinking and preventing you from enjoying the present, which is the only thing you truly have. 5. Worrying makes you inactive. The key is to keep moving. 6. Practice gratitude. Take time each day to focus on the things you're thankful for and try to find joy in the small moments of your day. 7. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who uplift you, read books or articles that inspire you, or listen to music that makes you feel good. 8. Create a relaxed atmosphere by lighting a scented candle and playing some music to help shift your mindset. Remember, changing your mindset takes time and effort, but it's worth it. By adopting a more positive outlook, you may find that you're better able to cope with the challenges life throws your way. And here's a little secret. You don't have to search for a reason why people say or do things. There might not even be a reason. Just let it go and focus on being happy. And most of the bad things we think about don't happen. When you're feeling overwhelmed, just remind yourself, next. And lastly, don't believe everything you think. See those intrusive thoughts as just passing clouds, something to observe but not to cling on to. Hey friend, remember that you're not to blame for those intrusive thoughts, and don't let them have control over you. You have the power to strengthen your mental toughness and push back against them. And with time and practice, you'll be able to see those thoughts as just passing clouds, making your life brighter and happier. You got this.